Where's my 40 at, man?
Duval County, 904 in this bitch, huh? Put your hands up. Yeah, you feel that bass? Turn it up. It's that dirty South punk rock. Dirty South. Dirty South, yeah. Throw it up. Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Duval. You could get caught in the club. Go with your hood, throw it up in the club. Or you could get stomped in the club for a dub and I stop. Shawty, we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me. Whole weed, maybe 50 deep. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Fuck that, fuck that. DJ Dirty Ski. When I reach for the herb, nigga, what's the word? Bitch, nigga better recognize real G's down the ride. Dirty South, I'ma rep it till I die. And I ain't even gotta tell her what my name is. I just walk right in like I'm famous. Get out the way, bitch. I'm heading straight to the VIP where I'ma drink everything for free. Damn right. You can get caught in the club. Roll with your hood, throw it up in the club. Or you can get stomped in the club for a dub and I stop. Shawty, we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me. Whole weed, maybe 50 deep. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat, bread. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat. Y'all motherfuckers don't want no problems, nigga. Whole wheat bread, bitch. Southside Duval County. It's that dirty South punk rock shit. Y'all gonna have to try extra hard to get up in this punk shit now, nigga. Y'all niggas don't want no problems, nigga. Shut up. Back the fuck up.
The Altered Perspective, episode 174. I'm solo right now. I'm doing this on an off day. I was out of town this past Sunday, which is when we normally do the show. So I'm making up the day right now in hopes that, you know, a decent audience will show up. Maybe I'll reach this goal and add an extra hour to the end of the stream if you'd be so generous. Link in the description. Also, I got the Vance Global link. If you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, those kind of products, the Delta 8 and CBD and all that cool stuff. Yeah, there's a link in the description for that if you want to check that out. Use code PEASANTS at checkout for 20% off your order. Yes. So, I think Shabisky will show up eventually. He's counting down. He's counting down. What is it? Chucky, the Chucky TV series. He counts down. The guy thinks he invented counting down. Okay. He says he's the original countdown person. I'm like, you never heard of Dick Clark before? But then I realized he hasn't ever heard of Dick Clark before. Or he doesn't remember it. Yeah, there's the fan chat.
THCO, hey ho, THCO.
Thank you. Fluoride. It's good for your teeth. And people have conspiracy theories about it. Yeah. Man. So yeah, Shabisky will show up eventually. He's not the original, though. Better not drink that water, boy. I'll do what I want. Get banned, troll. Get banned, troll. Yeah, guys, if you're a patron, feel free to join Casey May in the fan chat in my Discord. I have a different Discord than the DP one. There's a link in the description if you want to join it. And the live chat, you just have to be a patron as low as $1. So if you go to my Patreon and sign up for a $1 pledge, you can chat with Casey May in the fan chat. Right now she's all alone. So I don't know. Better not go live, boy. I was watching him earlier. It was interesting. Oh shit! I don't even have the live chat on the screen. Let me put it up because I had it. Let me get that up there. Oh shit! It's black. All right. There we go. Kabam! Kabam! There. There we go. I didn't even realize it wasn't up. Too many. I would have, if I had everything I needed to do on a checklist, it'd be the longest checklist ever. Everyone liked the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. Better not fap to Amanda Marie, boy. I wonder if is Josh a simp of Art Van Gogh? Let's check out some Cobra. I am going to get into some Jared stuff because this is milking Jared. Oh shit! It says 4. Isn't it like 7? Hold on. It's supposed to be part 7. I had a typo. Ignore that. All right. This is a professional operation, okay? There, I fixed it. Better not fix that part number, boy. Better not call your dad and tell him you love him, boy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra back at it with another food review.
All right, I have to ask the audience right now, and if you don't have a preference, like if all of these sound gross to you, don't vote, okay? I want to know, of the big 3, so that would be McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King. The big 3 fast food burger chain restaurants. Which you think is the best overall? Yeah, so I want you to answer. I'm putting up a poll right now. This is the best way to do it. Instead of just having people type it in the chat where they get to type as many times as they can. Now you get 1 vote per account anyway. But keep it fair. Don't use like multiple accounts to vote on this. I had a feeling Wendy's would do best out of these 3. Yeah. I mean, if you're throwing like Five Guys and Shake Shack and those like higher end burger restaurants, In and Out, Fat Burger, those would be different. Whataburger is my favorite like base level burger fast food restaurant. I don't know if it's better than like Shake Shack, but Shake Shack's like a different level. It's like more expensive. Same thing with Fat Burger and you know, like those kind of places. And I actually like see, our burger place in Seattle is called Dick's. I think White Castle is gross. I used to live like the Columbus, Ohio is the is where White Castle is headquartered, and there's a lot of White Castles there. And I would have a White Castle, and it would gross me out. It was like the meat quality was like like cat food tier meat. I thought it was terrible. Smash Burger, yeah. We don't have Smash Burger in Washington. I've seen it in other places, but we don't have those here.
Happy Halloween season. Let's grab a shot of some sake. That's most definitely what's up.
I heard Whataburger for the first time ever in its history is going to do like a northern expansion. Like it's going to go up into like Illinois and, you know, probably those like northern Midwestern states. So that should be something because they've only been in the South and like the Southwest ever.
So we're going to be doing a review of the Ghost Pepper Whopper from Burger King, man.
He's pouring some sake.
It's going to be crazy. Now, sake is for 21 and up, so yeah.
It's funny. He's drinking sake with Burger King. Like, I've never, like, I know you can choose to drink whatever you want with your food, but I just don't think of sake with anything else other than Japanese food. I don't know.
All right, let's grab ourselves a chair, cuz... Yeah, buddy. And I'm going to stack those.
Like, the only times I've ever drank sake was, like, when I was eating sushi. And I don't really like the taste of it. I don't like it. I've had it cold. I've had it warm. I've had some that are supposed to have, like, fruity flavors, but it's still, like, tastes like nail polish remover to me. You know, not that I've drank nail polish remover. I guess it tastes like what I would imagine nail polish remover to taste like to me. Some people like it. I'm not a big fan. If I get like Japanese, you know, like Japanese, like an alcoholic beverage, I usually get the plum wine. I like that a lot.
This Ghost Pepper Whopper, custom made with everything on it. Yes, please, with some jalapeno poppers. Let's get one of those real quick.
I don't want to see the food that he bit off. I don't know why. It just grosses me out.
Oh, YouTube.
I love how the sandwich is completely blocked by the wrapper. You'd think he would get a tripod. Can someone send him a tripod? When I do my cooking videos for Actual Mania, I use a tripod. Because, you know, you can get that, like, bird's eye kind of angle down onto the pan or whatever you're cooking in. Or when you're chopping up.
A Chicago-based company already bought out a Whataburger
Yep.
a few years ago. Literally right after being bought out, the burger's quality got smaller and not as tasty. Still better than other chains though. BK is the worst.
Yeah, I think PIMPMUNK said Burger King was his favorite, but I don't know. That's why they're expanding north. That's why Whataburger is expanding north, is because they're owned by a company in Illinois, and there's no Whataburger in Illinois, so they're gonna move them up there, and probably Indiana, Ohio. Actually, I think they already have them in Missouri, but you know, like Minnesota. I could see that happening. I don't know if it will ever come out here, though. Like, Washington isn't big on the fast food. Well, like, the Seattle area, especially Bellevue, I don't see a lot of fast food here. I see it, like, most of the fast food I see is, like, down in Tacoma. They have, like, a ridiculous amount of fast food there. Yeah.
Nice save. I almost dropped it, but I saved it. That was ninja. I was like,
look at that beef patty. You know that's like a frozen hockey puck. That they basically use a pizza oven type setup made for like burgers. It's like a it's a burger oven that has like flames on the bottom, and it just kind of, it has a conveyor belt, and they slowly like go through that way. Yeah, they made the bun orange with black sesame seeds for Halloween. It's like, this is crap. I don't need my food to be festive. Maybe like the wrapper, you could do that or whatever. The actual food itself, like when the pizza shaped like Batman was a thing recently, I was like, what is this?
no. There's our ghost pepper Whopper.
Is he going to hold it like an apple?
Jalapenos, extra cheese.
You can't show it when the camera's like below you. You need the camera to at least be at your level, but you probably want it above you. You want it like up here.
Extra bacon. Let's get a close-up of that action. Alright. Looking pretty spicy, man. But let's make it spicier.
No! He's gonna add stuff to it!
Pack it with some jalapeno poppers.
No!
To make it even more spicy. Because why the fuck not?
Because you make all your food worse.
Get the fuck on there, stay.
No, it can't stay on there because you're putting too much shit on it.
Then we got 4 jalapeno poppers on there. But I think we could do spicier. Here I have some ghost pepper, spicy chicken flavored, dry black noodles.
What? You're going to put dry noodles on your burger? What? Huh? What?
Now these are really spicy.
Oh, his camera fell because he doesn't have a tripod.
These are, god damn it.
God damn it.
There we go. Now these are really spicy. I like these.
Make Burger King worse. It just gets sweeter.
It's worse. No, it is worse. It is worse.
To the fans who sent them. Now I added just a little bit of liquid smoke.
He added liquid smoke to ghost pepper noodles, and now he's going to put that on his burger with jalapeno poppers.
And a little bit of soy sauce. Step 1 of making these, you want to fill it up with water, microwave it. Then you drain the water. Step 2, you add the sauce that comes with the packet here. And a couple drops of liquid smoke and a couple drops of soy sauce. Plus, they kind of look like worms. Like, ooh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah.
I hate you, Cobra.
Should we put some of these on the burger YouTube? Would that be fucking nuts? A little scoop of that on there. Yes, we shall.
No.
It's only letting the get on there. Well, it knocks.
Let's call this piece of shit. We'll call this guy.
Okay, so It knocked the jalapeno popper off. So there we go. There is a King Cobra food hacked. Fucking ghost pepper whopper.
Trying to get Shabisky on, but he told me he'd be ready around 7. It is now 7.
Sometimes I genuinely worry about the state of Cobe's GI system.
Yes!
My stomach is literally clenching just watching him do this. Liquid smoke? Really?
This did not need liquid smoke. I saw someone earlier say ghost peppers are already smoky, which is true. Oh, look, it's the ween.
Or something. What's in that? What's going on in here? Looks like a donut roll or donut hole. Not a donut roll. Why'd I say that?
I don't know. We effed for a minute here, and then we're back.
The stream messed up for a second,
yeah. It's because I think it's because I dropped off my VPN. Yeah.
So what we got going here? It looks like some not fully cooked bacon, possibly.
No, I think this bacon is cooked because he got it from Burger King. I think.
Oh, okay.
But he added jalapeno poppers and then like noodles.
What kind of noodles?
Like Asian noodles.
That's the black stuff?
Yeah.
I guess I never had those noodles.
No, squish that down.
It looks
so it stays
gross.
on there. And there she is. You know, those ghost
So he
pepper
just like
ramen-
went to a couple different fast food places and then mixed the shit together?
No,
That's what he did?
No, he got the like Halloween burger that they have at Burger King, and then he added he got jalapeno poppers, which I think they also sell at Burger King, and then he made like a cup of these instant noodles and poured the noodles on top, and he added like liquid smoke, which is something like you normally add that to something if you want it to taste like it was cooked over charcoal when it wasn't. Like that, like you. Yeah.
They're supposed to be spicy noodles? Is that why they're colored like that?
Yes, they're like ghost pepper noodles. But like I've eaten at all kinds of Asian restaurants because there's a ton of Asian people that live out here, and I've seen all different colors of noodles. Like black noodles is not this crazy weird thing. Like you'll see them.
I remember holding like a top ramen thing that was like super hot, like, and he was saying if people donated enough, he would eat it. That's probably what it is.
Noodles with a spicy chicken flavor. They got a little stank on them, dude.
Whoa.
I want to grab a shot. Goddamn fucking camera. Okay, I want to grab a shot of beer to coat my stomach. Oh, shit.
Okay.
A beer to coat my stomach?
Cussing up the
Yeah,
storm.
beer doesn't coat. It's not like whole milk or something. It's not going to coat his stomach. Beer is very thin and carbonated. It doesn't coat. Okay?
Here, dude.
Yeah, is that supposed to help him with the spicy stuff? That's his idea, I guess.
It's just it's another excuse to drink that he thinks he's being clever about, but like no one thinks beer. Like if you swirl beer around in a glass, it doesn't normally stick to the sides. There maybe like a milk stout or something like that. It might do that, or like a Belgian, like a dark Belgian. But he's drinking Bud Light. That doesn't coat.
Yeah, it's not Pepto-Bismol, damn it.
Yep.
So YouTube,
Come
here
on,
we
fucker.
go.
Start eating this.
I don't want to lose any of the
It's
noodles.
the best camera angle for this shit.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Like when you do a cooking video, you want your camera to be like up higher than you and pointed down, like at your plate or
He
whatever.
just needs to go back to what he was doing before, sitting in this chair. That was better than this crap.
All of his
This
cooking
horrible
videos are
angle.
like this because he doesn't have.
Yeah, when he's in the kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah.
he doesn't have anything to like, and his camera, which is his phone, it like keeps falling down and.
Dude, I bet if he did a wish list and put a gimbal on there, $100 gimbal, someone would order that right away
Yeah.
for his ass. Again, like seriously.
You can't even see him eating.
You see the spicy ramen noodles in the center with those jalapeno poppers?
I see a bunch of shit.
You know when King Cobra JFS is
buns.
like, original ain't gonna be spicy enough. We're gonna just amp it over the edge a bit to where it's still tolerable. It's actually a really good burger, man. I'm digging it. The bun, very Halloweenish.
Yeah, that's...
Even if you don't have the ramen noodles that I have on top of the burger, putting jalapeno poppers on top of that just
this hurts me vicariously.
I have IBS too. I get like acid reflux and shit too. If I ate this kind of stuff, I'd be pooping like probably the next day in the morning. I'd probably be sitting on the toilet for like an hour if I ate this kind of dumb crap here.
There's an extra layer of cheese and, ooh man, got the black sesame seeds on an orange bun. Ghost Pepper Whopper, YouTube.
By the way, we're already at 20% of the goal. If you guys can do me a big solid and help me meet the goal, I'll add another hour, and then the next goal to add another hour will be like, I'll make it like $50 or something. So no matter what.
Voted on, yeah, let's make progress on the goal. I just got here, guys.
Did you vote in the poll? Did you see the poll?
Yeah, I was happy to see that everybody agrees with me, or at least a lot of the majority.
Yeah.
I voted Wendy's, and boom, 64%. And it's because like McDonald's is like,
it's okay.
Sometimes it's almost like a flip of a coin whether your burger's gonna be like shit and not even be worth eating. Sometimes like I don't know. There's plenty of times I've gotten a chicken sandwich or something, and it's just like I throw it away because it's just garbage after a couple bites.
McDonald's reminds me of like being a little kid. It feels like little kid food when I eat it. Like I don't know how else to explain it, because I remember when I was a kid, my mom would take me to McDonald's and I get to play on the like playground, like the old like 1980s McDonald's playgrounds. You know, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and then that food, like the little burger with the diced onions and the little pickles and ketchup.
A Wendy's guy, what a sicko.
I would choose Wendy's. I would choose Wendy's out of these three. This is just out of the top 3 burger fast food restaurants. That's it.
Although, like, I almost want to say, like, when I was a kid, Burger King, I would have chose that. It seems like any recent time I've gotten Burger King, it's been fucked up and garbage food that I throw away. But when I was a kid, I used to get their burgers, and I think they were actually pretty good and a lot better than, like, McDonald's and stuff.
PIMPMUNK said Burger King was his favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you find a good Burger King, they are, they're pretty decent, I guess. Although, again, I haven't really had good Burger King since I was a kid, so I don't know.
Yeah, so it went downhill.
I assume, man. This is fucking hot.
I'm gonna take another shot of sake for that.
I love how he's drinking sake with Burger King.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. Let's see what else we got here.
I think that's what I tried recently, sake.
It's like rice wine, and like they serve it with sushi a lot. I don't really care for it, but yeah.
I can't remember the name of what I had recently. But yeah, it's a KC. Oh damn. Oh damn. Did PIMPMUNK show up at all?
No, he hasn't.
What a douche! Oh,
Douche.
what a douche Bigelow!
Douche Bigelow.
Can't believe this guy. I'm gonna take a big dab. Name of Satan. Otherwise known as Benjamin.
Wake up, PIMPMUNK. Wake up.
PIMPMUNK.
What's wrong? I got myself one of these.
That's like an eighth or something going on there.
No, this is a half.
Oh, a half. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a half-o.
what's the strain?
You can't even see it because it's green.
Yeah, some weird looking weed, bro.
It's called Sunset Runts.
I've never heard of that strain.
Yeah, like when you live in a different area, there's all sorts of different shit. Because, you know, people are growing it out here and they're like, you know, they're mixing it with other shit.
Guys, we got 136 people watching, but not even 100 likes. You're making me and Ben
When
look
I was
bad.
little, my mom would take me to the McDonald's place, get me some nuggies, and let me play while she studied her college work. Also, for WE reason, I have distinct memories of Burger King arcades. A la Chuck E. Cheese. Meet the Go out.
Meet the Go! I
Yeah,
don't remember
cheers.
arcade. I remember a couple times in Burger King, they'd have like, at least where I grew up, they'd have like one video game machine or maybe two. I don't remember like a whole arcade that was Burger King. But who knows? I mean, if someone owned a Burger King franchise and wanted to turn it into an arcade, I don't know what the policy, like what the corporate policy would be. We had, where I grew up, we had a pizza restaurant that joined forces with a video rental store back in the day. And like if you rented a video from there, you'd get a pizza also, like a medium pizza included with your rental. And you could just order like a bunch of
They
pizza.
made it a deal that they did together like that.
And it was the same building. Like literally the pizza place was in the same building as the video rental store.
Well, yeah, it reminds me of like there was like a Subway /
Sure.
Dunkin' Donuts
Yep.
in my town and stuff, but they
There's
never
Taco
worked
Hut.
together like that.
You know,
It's kind of neat that they do like a deal together on some food.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Family Video and Marco's Pizza. That did that. So, what are we going to get into? Let's do some of the Jared stuff.
Whoa. My hero, Jared? Been waiting for this moment for all my life. Here we go.
Check out Jared's floor in this video. So this
gosh.
this video is called "What Hard Work Will Get You," and he's going to show off his muscular legs. Look at all the garbage on his floor.
Looks like that's a container of lotion that got used up, and he just threw it on the ground after he's done jerking off and used up the rest of it. Does that not? It looks like a bottle of lotion. Yeah, there's just shit all over.
It's weird that he thinks this is some impressively muscular leg.
Yeah, plus it's a horrible angle going on.
Look at the
here.
floor there. What is that?
Yeah, just a bunch of shit alls. Yeah, you'd think he could find a better spot in the house to do this.
What is
Maybe,
this?
like,
Oh.
I would have thought he had carpet in his room.
No, he's got.
Or is this his
like
room?
it's like a linoleum floor that looks like wood. I have that
Yeah.
at my house actually. But
Yeah. You can't even see his leg at this angle. Is he
Anyway.
showing off his foot or his leg. It's like, what the fuck is this? He can't even reach his arm far enough away from him to record his leg. Get an angle that's
All right,
decent.
TikTok, how's it going? It's your boy Jay Juggernaut, aka the Genesis, and today I just want to give you a quick tutorial.
it's funny because Jared is so lazy, but he wants to take credit for things that he thinks are cool, but he's so lazy he looks for like ways around where he can still claim it. So he calls himself a bodybuilder, but mostly what he works out are his hands. And he says hand strength is like 90% of lifting, which is not true at all.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna do very well getting the weight off the ground with just your hand strength.
Right.
Like just because you can grip it well doesn't mean you could pick it up.
Right.
On how to build up your hands, because hands are pretty much 90% of what basically allows you to lift shit up. If you don't have strong hands, you're not going to be able to lift heavy shit.
Does he think hands are magic or something? Like the muscles pull. Like
there's not even a lot of muscles in your hands.
Well, there's obvious muscles to grip and
well,
all
your
that, but
fingers,
grip and...
your fingers don't have muscles in them. All the muscles that control your fingers are like in your forearm.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. You have muscle like in certain parts of your hand, but not really that much. Overall, like your hands aren't. That's why you don't see people with like big jacked fingers and shit. You know what I mean? Like
I lift.
Yeah,
lifting weights with their finger. Yeah.
Well, that's Jared has videos where he lifts weights with his fingers.
Simple. So, what I have here is a gripper. It's not an ordinary gripper you get from Walmart, though. This is a special one. This is an Iron 70
Mom or Dad
from
buy that one? Wonder.
Or GD, I believe it is. And what I do is I just like to start from about 90 pounds.
It's so weird how he trashes his shirts, and then he looks like he's literally wearing a rag here. Like, it looks like worse than shitty-ass fucking, like, clothes from your older brother or something like that.
Right.
It's just fucked up rags that you picked out of the garbage, it looks like.
What he does, this is another display of his weirdness. He can't help but cut up his clothing.
Yeah, cuts this part, cuts both the arms. It's like, and then it looks like garbage.
Way down to 40 pounds. Just squeezing it, man, over and over. You can do like 50 reps, something like that, maybe even 60 or 70 until you move the weight down. So after that, I've got these eggs. Now, these eggs, they're not going to work the whole hand. It's mostly just the palms and maybe like the tips of your fingers. But it still gives a nice pump in your hands. That's what she said.
Wait, what?
That's
what she said?
Yeah.
It gives a nice pump in my hand. That's what, girls say that all the time. I always get girls to say that. They love my pump in their hands.
The rate Jared is getting fat at, he is going to be like in like a year from now, he's going to look like way fatter than he is here. I guarantee it.
He's bulking up, dude. He's bulking up.
And check it out, guys. Eventually you can get hands like this.
Like what?
Whoa.
You mean dirty?
Whoa! His is way better than mine's.
Let's see the dirt.
What the fuck? How do I get a hand like that?
You see the weird
Mine
like
is so shitty.
yellowish like dirt streaks, like I don't know.
Yeah, that looks like just maybe just discoloration on the hand that's normal, natural. But
I
don't
know.
What is special about his hand? It looks like it's a little fucked up right there. I don't know. I don't know.
This will help you lift much heavier weight, believe you me. I have one more device here. Kids in like school band use these, guitarists.
It's like the way you lift heavier weight is you lift
heavier weight.
Well, like you lift weight at your level enough to where eventually that gets so easy that you move on to heavier weight. But Jared is lazy and impatient and believes something that's not true, which is if you get your hands really strong, you'll be able to just suddenly lift insanely heavy weight.
All you gotta
It's a
do,
shortcut,
Ben, is
bro.
all you gotta do is get really fat and work out your hands all day, and you'll be a big tough guy, dude.
Damn,
That's
I'm
how it
halfway
works.
there.
UFC fighters do that all day. They just sit around getting fat, working their hands off. That's all they do. They don't even do no punching or nothing. That's just a waste of energy.
But to me, it's a great finger workout. This is also adjustable. You can get this on Amazon for like $13.
I've seen people that I know that play guitar that have used those because it like strengthens your fingers, like for playing guitar.
I really enjoy this too. So hope this tutorial helps. All the best to you guys. Cheers.
A tutorial on how to be a loser, guys. I hope you guys paid attention. That was a good one.
Here's
really
Jared.
learning a lot.
Here's you're talking about cat ladies on TikTok.
Hi, femcells. Hi, cat ladies. I've got some dating advice for you, so I suggest you watch this video.
I'm just lost or whatever. What's a cat lady? What am I missing here?
I don't like. There's a stereotype of like an old lady who lives alone but has like 50 cats.
Oh, that okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jared assumes that's who's calling him a PDF file on TikTok when in reality it's just everybody. Because he made a video saying
something.
Yeah.
I thought it was meaning some other crazy stuff that I just wasn't realizing. Okay,
No.
yeah, it's just a cat.
Everyone like the
crazy
stream
old
if you
cat
haven't
lady.
already. Like the stream if you haven't already.
Yeah, we got 162 viewers and not even 100 likes still. Everybody, we want to see 100 likes right now. We're just going to end this stream and run away. We have to hold the stream hostage.
A lot of you are angry at me because you can't
do it all
date
the
me,
time.
and I understand I'm a good-looking guy. But listen, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
You're not good looking.
So here's a few pointers on how to score a man.
Oh, yeah,
all
he's
right?
such a catch. God.
So get out your pen and paper, ladies. Here we go. Now, when going on a first date with a guy, all right, you don't want to make it an interview. This is the #1 pet peeve I have when going on dates with...
You don't go on dates. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't go on dates. Okay? Like you've
so
probably
odd.
never been on a date.
It's so odd for him, too, to be talking like he is in a position to be picky anyways in a
Right.
date. Like, it's like, whatever you could fucking get, you should be happy with, you loser-ass motherfucker.
That's why he's
Like,
so
what the fuck?
fascinating. His like laziness, his hypocrisy, his like everything about him is so fascinating. And almost everyone wants to believe he's just some like elaborate troll, but he's not.
Hell
He is just
no,
really
that's-
this pathetic and so unaware of reality.
To say he's a troll is to say that he's not a dumb guy and all this. He's really this genius.
Yeah,
Basically.
that's what I mean.
And it's like, no, that like what's more likely to be the case? He's the dumbass that we're seeing, or he's this elaborate like genius making all these big plans, and he never messes up with any of them.
It would be like if I had one room here in my house that I only filmed from, and I just let it get all like nasty and messy, and every time I filmed a video in there I didn't have a shirt on, and it was like before I showered that day, but then like when I was done recording I like left the room to like the rest of my clean house and like took a shower and like worked.
Yeah, he doesn't actually live at home with his parents. This is his
Right.
mansion.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Yeah. Like he goes out, puts
He's
a
all
tuxedo
smart.
on. Yes. It was all it was all just a troll.
He's actually an architect, okay?
He goes down to his grand piano and plays
Yeah.
for at least for you.
Yep. He's an architect. He designs children's hospitals.
Women. Guys, listen, okay? Questions like how much money you make, those are not questions you ask on a first date. On a first...
I mean, you don't...
No fucking duh.
Well, yeah, you don't just come out and ask something like that. You can ask them
That's what kind of job they do.
Right.
Yeah.
See, this is proof that Jared...
No one asks that. Yeah,
Right,
you don't go on dates. No one asks that.
Right.
No woman is like, okay, how much money do you make?
Yeah.
It's like maybe if you went on, like, you pick the bitch up off the street or something. Like,
So let's read between the lines. Jared is doing this because he's insecure about how much money he makes, which is none. So he's like, yeah, if we go on a date, don't ask how much money I make. It's like...
I basically make negative...
right.
1,000 a month.
Whatever he costs his parents every month.
Yeah.
Date, you're seeing if there's chemistry, okay? You're seeing if there's a vibe. So just feel the vibe, you know? Be chill. Have a good time. Don't be too nervous or whatever. But, you know, just try not to get into their personal life too much, because they're going to take it as an interview and they're going to think you're in it for the wrong reasons. Okay, so number 2, guys, my best dating advice really is, when you do get in a committed relationship, remember that it is like marriage. It's give and take. Okay, guys? So don't expect too much from your man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, don't treat him like a credit card. Okay? He's not an ATM.
You couldn't be one of those even if you wanted to.
Yes, you know, gift giving is nice, and it does show that the guy's serious about you, but don't expect things from your man. That's all I'm basically trying to say. But aside from that, I think these 2 tips will help you out a lot. And I really do wish you guys all the best. So, bye-bye, cat ladies. Bye-bye.
So, dude, that was kind of weird, because it was like a diss at first, and then it turned into like an advice video for dating. And
He forgets what he's
really
doing
weird.
halfway through the video. He just forgets and then like just goes on an incoherent rant. What's this?
It's like two videos made a baby, like, or something. It was so weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 2016. Yeah, I want to say, actually, probably around there.
Was that like a pterodactyl noise or
Because
something?
after that, I got another fucking PC. It was just fucking...
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Play the pterodactyl noise.
Hold on.
Play it again.
Here we go.
How's it going, guys? Whoa now. Whoa now. Gotta get OCD, you know me. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but let's just wing it. We'll go with that. Okay, so I have to switch a lot of times. I'll put my...
So Jared also is like self-diagnosed OCD. There's no way he has OCD. Like most people who have OCD suffer from like chronic cleanliness, where like they're too neat, like they obsess over like how neat everything is. Yeah, he's just saying he's OCD.
He's just self-diagnosing.
I don't think he knows what OCD actually is.
Camera on this. This is my camera holder, and yes, it comes with a free lizard. Just wanted to show that off to you guys.
Okay.
It ain't easy being ghetto fabulous, guys. I'm still waiting for my white privilege, so they say. I wouldn't know about that life, homie. But today I want to talk about a funny story. This is like a funny Best Buy / gym story. It has to do with the same person.
Again, Jared's idea of a date partner could be someone not yet in junior high.
Yeah, which is messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a PDF file. He is like, I've seen leaked DMs of Jared talking about how someday he hopes that there will be the LGBTQ and then a P at the end of it. I've seen recent DMs of him dreaming of a future where PDF files are a protected class, just like all the other groups in that alphabet soup right there.
Yeah, then a week later he'll say, "No, I didn't say none of that stuff."
But I really did say it, bro.
Yeah.
I was just being edgy, but I actually meant it, bro.
Then he'll complain about how everybody's ageist, and then he'll say, "Oh no, I didn't say that stuff." It's like, just make up your mind. Go one way and stick with it at least. God damn.
Yeah.
Here I go again. Shame on me. One day I'll learn not to touch the camera or the volume when I make videos, but So this motherfucker came to my mind today, and you know, it's just funny the people you run into in your life, dog. This dude, he was the one person that recognized me, like, in real life, from my videos, which to me is a mind fuck. I'm a fucking nobody. I mean, this is actually before a lot.
It's kind of a small world. And now on TikTok, now that like hundreds of thousands of people have seen the video of you saying you'd date an 8-year-old, and I mean, and then the Keemstar stuff a few years ago, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of very negative exposure, and I don't know. I think it's a good thing for Jared that he doesn't get out much, because a lot of people really don't like what he said. Like, there's no deniability at that point. Like, there's a video of him saying it. There's no way to, like, deny it. Like, you can't say he didn't say it. You know? It's not like someone else is claiming he said that. It's like he said it.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of dumb drama. He actually, well, technically it's not, because he recognized me from a Rags video. And if you know who Rags is, yeah, I'm not going to get into that guy, but that was definite drama. So, yeah, I guess he did.
About, like, things about you? Fuck, that's messed up. That would be messed up if he actually told the truth about you on his videos.
You know, he knew me from drama, if we're being honest here, but I mean, how the hell else would you know about me? Think about it. From a Maniac Mansion playthrough, I think not.
He got tired from playing Maniac Mansion, which is like an old video game. He got tired.
Yeah, we saw him playing that. It's where he did the stream, but it was like all ghetto-like.
He's done a few of them. He's done a few of those where he's like playing on his computer.
Yeah,
and he's got
some game where he was going through a big house. So I assume that's
that
what
is
it was,
Maniac Mansion. Yeah.
Yeah, like investigating.
So yeah, this guy, I don't remember his name. It doesn't even really matter, but we'll just call him Bob. I met Bob at a Best Buy Bob, and this is when I was looking for my first gaming computer. Oh boy, did I ever get a gaming computer there? Let me tell you, bro. Pentium processor, this fucking shit. I can't believe Best Buy had the audacity to sell this fucking ancient technology to me. I didn't know what a Pentium processor was back then, but if you weren't familiar with them, they're literally, like, I want to say close to 20-year-old technology now. It's something that maybe you could run like Warcraft 2 with, you know, fucking old school StarCraft, games like that. It's not good. It's not good, bro. Like, there ain't no way you play no Steam games with that, bro. And if you are, it's on like 420p, and even that would probably be hard on a Pentium processor.
I mean, your video, your GPU has more to do with your video than your processor. They still make Pentium processors, so I would think, like, the Pentium processors of today, I would think are good. Yeah, he said they were like 20-year-old technology. They're actually like like the original Pentiums came out in like 93.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, long story short, I could tell this kid was acting a little bit funny. And come to find out, a few years later, I run into the same fuck at the gym. And he tells me he knew me from the Rags video. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But this little shit, this little fuck boy, I run into him again, and like maybe, you know, a few weeks later, and you can tell he's kind of like weirded out by me. He's like, ooh, I'm an awkward boy. Not that I give two shits and a fuck, but he probably saw some stupid drama on me and bought into it. I think that's hilarious, dude. This little shit kid, you know, looking like he's maybe 22, 23, something like that. kids these days are, I'm just gonna be honest, they're kind of stupid. They believe just about anything they hear on the internet.
To bet, it's so dumb, this mental gymnastics he does, because he's like, yeah, you bought into the drama and whatever. And it's like, if we go to that video, I'm sure if we watched it, he probably, I'm willing to bet, told the truth about Jared. You don't have to lie to make an interesting, crazy video talking about Jared. You could just tell the truth about him, and there you go. There's a crazy video. And so it's like, he always does this. He always acts like, oh, it's this fake drama. It has nothing. There's no real, it's not real at all. And it's like, no, you said it, and you've said it lots of times. And the first time you said it, you made it clear.
Yeah, I missed that. Someone in the chat just said 22 is not a kid. Did Jared call someone?
He always calls people a kid. He calls me a kid.
He calls a 22-year-old a kid, but will date an 8-year-old? I'm like,
yeah.
Huh?
He says that like it. Yeah, he called me a kid, and I'm 31 right now. I'm not much younger than he is. He calls me a kid. He also called me Mexican. It's crazy. Mexican biscuit.
What pisses me off the most is they think they're smart, because they have their little internet in their pocket. That to me don't mean shit, dude.
Is that because you don't have one? Because this is what you do. You get all envious of someone who has something that you don't have, and then you say you don't care about it, when in reality you really do. You're so transparent. I don't give a shit about that. I'll give a shit about having a popular YouTube channel. But then when someone who comes around that does, you get all mad and butthurt about it. Even Teddy Rubskin, you got butthurt that a fucking stuffed puppet bear had more viewers that actually liked him than you. So you banned him.
Teddy's awesome. Way more likable. He's the greatest.
Real life experience is what makes you intelligent in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Wait, what makes you intelligent? What did he say?
Real life experience. Like sitting in your bedroom at your mom's house every day, all day.
Yeah, and cutting up your shirts and shit. Damn, he's
real
so
life experience.
Okay, you got Wikipedia, At the end of the day, that don't mean nothing.
Jared was just mad at the quality of the computer they sold, like he had the money for something better than whatever bottom tier trash he got was.
Exactly.
Yeah, I doubt they ripped him off at this mainstream place. What was it again?
Best Buy.
He said it was Best Buy. I doubt they're sitting there ripping him off.
Well, he was insinuating the guy that recognized him was the employee that sold him the computer.
Oh, I didn't catch that part. That is so silly. What the fuck? So he thinks that the dude at Best Buy is not selling you a overpriced computer like that. Like, that's silly. It's too much of a mainstream place. There's just gonna be standard prices for stuff, and he's gonna.
I mean, you can get a high-end computer at Best Buy, but he couldn't afford that. He couldn't even get a credit
that's my point.
For it. Yeah.
The guy probably gave him the computer that his money could get.
If you have
he got ripped off.
If you have a job and stuff and a credit rating, you can get credit to buy a computer that you couldn't normally afford. That kind of stuff you can accomplish, but Jared can't even do that.
This is such a silly idea. It's like you go into Walmart or something like that. It's like the people that work at Walmart or something, they can't sell you a TV for way more money than it's actually worth. They could lie to you at the register, but once you look at the receipt, it's only going to say what the thing is programmed to say and everything. It's going to you're only going to be charged a certain amount.
If you go to a store and you see a bunch of stuff and you're buying one of the cheaper things there, I wouldn't expect it to be as good as all the ones you see that are way more expensive.
Yeah, he's so silly. It's
crazy, you know what, though? He doesn't know what he's talking about ever. So I doubt the computer was as bad. He probably just didn't know how to use it. He doesn't even know how to screen cap stuff. He can't download OBS and set up himself on camera and screen record things. He's not.
I still love that one video he did where he was he took the side off of the computer because he said it would keep it cooler. It's like, no, that's not how computers work. They're made like that for a reason. They're made like that so there's one entrance, there's an entrance at one point and an exit at another point, so it gets an even airflow and everything. It's like that for a reason, and he never gets anything, and he thinks he's smarter than everybody.
Makes you a little
so dumb.
Parrot, that can fucking memorize things. Kind of like how school was, where you just memorize stuff and spat it out on tests. That's not real intelligence, bro. That's just memorization, dude.
Memorization is can be very beneficial. It's not a complete like test of your intelligence, but it is beneficial.
Which, yes, does take some intellect, but yeah, no,
What's
make
your
fun
point?
of me. I didn't say intellect right. I'm a dumbass.
You are.
You guys, you go for such low hanging fruit, you trolls.
guys.
It's hilarious to me. Just how low of the fruits you pick. I mean, well, that's what happens.
We swing from your udders.
It's when you're, retard, but anyway.
Oh damn, that's
So, speaking of...
Was that the same cup that he drank his pee-pee out of?
Yeah, I'm sure. He just rinsed it out afterwards. It's good, Ben.
Retards, yeah, this kid
Rinsed it out pretty
this
good.
asshole. Seriously, this little shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I am saying?
He was a nice guy too. It kind of pissed me off. He was really helpful at Best Buy, and then he cops this kind of attitude with me. This fucking, don't
How
even talk.
How was he really helpful if he ripped you off? The story is that he got gypped, and then he's like, he was really helpful. It's like, well, was he? What one is
It's never consistent.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't use those two things for that just doesn't make sense. He's cray.
To me, kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's wrong with kids these days, homie. Like, I just don't understand it, bro. Seemed like a good guy, man. You know what I mean? Like, I thought maybe we could be friends or some shit. Be fucking gym bros. This was at a fucking Gold's Gym, dude. Hated that place, bro.
Because there were so many people there in better shape than you. That's why. And you couldn't stand looking at them.
Hated that place. Just a white trash oasis, dude, of little fuckboys.
And then you left and it instantly got better.
Little fucking Gymshark pussies. Can't stand them. Can't stand them. I'm glad I don't go to that gym. Dude, let me tell you something. If I was still going to that gym, I'd probably be locked up behind bars. I was about ready to throw down with some people there, homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't stand uppity fucking, wannabe fucking, like you thinking you're hot shit because you drive a fucking, 20-year-old Mercedes. Those kinds of people.
I mean, I put anyone who like has any type of car above you. I mean, not just a Mercedes, not just a 20-year-old Mercedes.
Hated those people, bro. This town I lived in called Kingwood, it was like wannabe rich kids, like who aren't even that rich but act like they were. Hated those fucks. But anyways, guys, I don't really have much else to say.
How much longer is that? Yeah, he doesn't have much else to say, but the video goes on for like another 3 minutes.
Yeah, he always does that.
The story, I guess it's kind of boring. But it was cool to be noticed. I mean, that was like the only time I'm aware of that anyone actually noticed me in real life. And this was back in I want to say 2015, 2016. Nah, maybe not that late. Or maybe not that long ago. Yeah, maybe it was 2016. Yeah, I want to say actually.
There's the pterodactyl noise.
Because after that, I got
was.
another fucking PC. It was this
Found
fucking shitty ass one that this guy found for me on Craigslist. Huge ass box. I hate those PCs that are like really big, but just have like a tiny fucking motherboard. I hate that shit, bro. I hate that stupid shit. That to me is like a dude.
That means the case was, it's able to have a larger motherboard, but the computer was cheap, so it had like a smaller motherboard with less shit on it.
Driving a Camaro with a V4 engine, you know, it's just fucked up. You just don't do that, bro. Huh. So anyways, guys, that's what I got for you, dog.
Goodbye.
You know, I wanted to do more Halloween stuff this year, but I guess my heart just wasn't in it, dude. But,
just like everything.
You know what? At least I got that Maniac Mansion playthrough. Maybe, just maybe, I'll play through another Halloween series. Scary game or something like that. I was thinking about, what was it? There's this YouTuber I like, Brutal Moose. He plays these Nancy Drew games. I don't know. I thought that might be fun. But I don't know, dude. It's kind of a girl's game, to be honest. So yeah, guys, that's my video. I'm kind of out of it. You have to forgive me. It's 2:30 a.m. I'm on an off pattern again. So yeah, fuck my life. This is my life, guys. Fucking making videos at 2:30 in the morning. Probably wondering where the fucking meth pipe is. I don't even have that as an excuse. I wish I did. Really, I'm just a crazy insomniac. So that's what I got for you guys. And you know what? I just want to say this. Like, I want to end this as a Christian, on a Christian note.
Oh my God.
I wish that kid well. Even though he was a dick to me, I hope that he's found happiness in life. You know, and I want to give him props because he was telling me how he, like, was in a bad place and he broke up with his girlfriend, and so he decided to lift weights. And that's great, dude. You know, lifting weights is one of the best things you can do for your mental health, not just physical. So I got to give the kid props for that. And, you know, like I said, we'll just end it on a Christian note. He was also really nice to me and my mom at Best Buy. And,
is lifting weights really one of the most beneficial things to do for mental health?
It can, you know what? It can be helpful for some people. Like exercise in general can be good for
like,
mental health.
It says is one of the, I don't know, just
maybe not lifting weights specifically, but like exercise in general can be good for mental health.
He warned me not to get the Pentium processor, but I did anyway because I just like the way it looked, dude. It looks sleek. It looked like an old school PS3.
Wait, he told you not to get that too. He said he ripped him off, and then he was also not even listening to his advice.
What?
Main reason I
got it doesn't even make any sense.
Fuck my life, dude. Fuck my life. I ended up wrecking that PC too. I tried to put a graphics card in it, completely destroyed the processor, dude. And it was like the lowest, like most unpowerful.
Went to the computer store. He asked the guy, "What should I get for this?" The guy showed him, and he said, "Nah, I want to get this other thing." And then he's mad when he gets back and says the guy ripped him off.
But it looked like
it doesn't make any sense.
But it looked like a PS3? Like, what processor looks like a PS3? What?
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
He says it looked like a PS3. That's why he said he got it. Even though the guy told him not to get it.
Biggest card you've ever seen.
He's talking about probably the heat sink and the way it has the levels on it.
You know what I mean? I don't even remember what it was, dude, but it was like, holy shit, that thing sucked. It was like an RX 550, I think. Yeah.
I don't know.
So those things, if you know the RX 550, bro, those things are a literal potato. You plug it at your computer. I mean, it'll give you like maybe 5 frames per second extra. You know, a little bit more than that, but nah, dude, those things are garbage. Like, they put those in office PCs just so you can, I don't know, do your stupid office work a little faster.
Yeah, I know, Brainius. You don't have to explain that.
I can't believe I even tried to put a stupid graphics card in that shit. It wasn't even worth it, dude. But, you know, like I said, guys, I'm a broke motherfucker. And when you don't have money, sometimes you just have to try to make ends meet. So don't judge me, dude. You know, we've all been there, broke as shit, doing really stupid things,
meet.
Trying to save a buck.
He's really worried about making ends meet sometimes, Ben. He's really struggling to make ends meet sometimes. It's like, oh my God, what if I don't eat the donut? what will happen? Will the lights get turned off if I don't eat the donut and jerk off in my room and not do anything? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is he doing to help make ends meet? What is ends meet to him is getting this stupid computer, and it's like normal people don't. Normally ends meet. They're talking about like bills and all the necessities in their lives or whatever. Like, right? Like, they don't talk about I don't know. That's weird the way he said that. 'Cause he doesn't have to deal with that ever in his life.
One of them. Anyways, guys, this video is getting kind of long. That's what I got for you. Hope you enjoyed. Best Buy, not the place you probably want to go to buy a PC. They did have some decent ones, but
yeah, they have them.
They were just overpriced, dude. Like,
I mean, like if you buy a PC from Best Buy or like any other place like that, and you get it pre-assembled, then yeah, it'll be more expensive. If you buy the parts on your own and assemble them yourself, it's less expensive.
Yeah, I like how he said there's some computers that are good there, and it's like there's probably like some couple $1,000 computers at least around there that he only wishes he could get. You know, but he only could get the $100 computer because he doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
he's not even able to figure out how to do a gaming stream, and there's little kids doing that and shit.
Right, right.
It's like
build your own. That's probably the best way to do it. Either that or just get one of those
like literally what we see on the screen here right now does not take a genius to do it. It's so easy. If you just understand layers, like if you've ever used like Photoshop or Premiere or whatever, it's the same thing, only it's live. That's you know.
Yeah, and a gaming stream is even simpler. It's basically the same thing, but I mean, you don't have to worry about no overlay like this and everything. You could just be your face cam in the gameplay, and that's it. And it's like, it's not that hard to figure that out. It's really not. Little kids are doing it. He's 34 or something, and he can't figure it out. He's still pointing a camera at him from 5 feet away, clicking.
He can't even figure out. He can't even figure out basic lighting. Like, look at his lighting.
Yeah.
He must have had a ceiling light at his old house because his lighting was better. I think it was just because he had a light up on the ceiling shining down on him and it looked better. Yeah.
It looks like that's still going on. This other light is just throwing it off because it's over.
He has a light.
Too bright.
He has a light. He might have a light up above, but he has a light. Yeah, like on his desk.
Yeah, and it's way too bright, and it's throwing it off.
Yeah, it's washing out.
He's have it behind the camera. The doofus.
Shabisky.
Yeah, baby.
I saw a murder the other day. Like, literally, I saw it. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
The camera.
I did not have it on.
You saw a murder?
Yeah, I literally saw a murder the other day.
Okay, well, that's not cool. What happened then?
I was in Portland, Oregon.
Uh-huh.
And I was standing. They have like a streetcar. You know, like that goes like through the street, and I was waiting for it to ride it somewhere. And they have the platforms for these streetcars like in the middle of the street. So I was standing there. So there's like I'm in the middle of the road up on this platform, and then there's like the street. Part of the street's behind me and part of the street's in front of me. And then across the street in the direction I'm facing, there's a park. Okay? Like right there. Like, so there's me, platform, street, like half of a street, and then a park. And and I was standing there waiting for this streetcar to come. And while I'm waiting, all of a sudden I hear these two guys getting loud with each other over in the park. And the one guy's sitting on a bench and the other guy's standing. And they're like talking trash to each other. And there's a few times the guy who's standing looks like he's going to turn around and walk away, but then something else is said and he walks back and they start like kind of talking trash again. I don't know what they were saying to each other. I could not hear what they were saying. I don't know what started it. I could not hear like the details of what they were saying. I could hear them being loud, but I couldn't make out the words. So then eventually the guy sitting stands up and starts like pushing the other guy. And then they scuffle for like a second. And then the guy who was standing the whole time takes like 2 steps back, pulls out a gun and just pops this guy like 3 times. And then there was like a bunch of people with me on the platform, and we all just like walked. I very quickly like walked away because I was like, I saw the whole thing from like when it was just verbal until that. And then later on that day, I looked it up, and the guy was killed. Like, the guy died from being shot.
Yeah. I'd imagine if he shot him 3 times like that.
From like 10 feet away. And it was probably like, I don't know, like 50 feet away. I'm not good at judging distance like that.
Yeah.
I think it was a little more, maybe more like 100. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that was when I first got there too.
Is it like a good area or was it a bad area?
I'm not from there, so I don't always know. But from what I looked up, it can be. Lately, it's been not the greatest place.
Yeah,
I was fine. Like I was literally just waiting there with like 15 other people on this platform waiting for a train to come by. So I didn't think anything weird was going to happen. What time was it? It was like 4 p.m. So it wasn't like night. It was, later afternoon, early evening.
Some crazy shit to witness.
It was daylight. It was not like late at night or anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like freaked out by it because I was all high when I saw it, and I was like, "Oh God, did that really just happen?" It was like a scene from a movie.
Yeah, I'd imagine catch you off guard like that. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Scary.
So yeah, it was.
Thing you weren't closer to those guys.
I was pretty close though. I was within firing range for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like if he would have just turned, he knew like people were standing there though, because it almost kind of like the shooter. It almost looked like he was on his way to the platform just to like get on the train, but then he got into an argument with this guy. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's scary. Imagine if it would have not been someone that just that was a was shooting like a what's the term I'm looking for? Well, you don't everybody.
What like a mass shooter? Well, like
mass shooter.
So like, I mean, when you think about the type of person who's willing to just like kill someone they got into an argument with in a park, it's not too much further to like want to shoot everyone that witnessed you doing it too. Yeah. So I was like, all right, well, I'm leaving just in case. This guy wants to kill everyone who saw it too. So
yeah, that's scary as shit.
And there was like a small group of people I kind of walked along with, and a few of them called 911 once we got like around the corner.
Yeah.
But according to the news story, the guy got out, or got away. Like, I don't think there's any leads.
Oh, that sucks.
And I was just thinking, like, holy shit! What if I would have been like live streaming? Like, I didn't do any IRL streaming on the street in Portland because it's like Portland can get weird.
That could have been on stream, yeah.
Fuck, dude.
That would have been crazy. Actually see the moment that happened, whatever. I'm sure you wouldn't have been having it directly aimed at them, but just seeing your reaction and everything. That's crazy. It's a crazy story. That happened yesterday?
No. It happened like several days ago.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. Take a dab.
Yeah.
Too bad that guy didn't get caught. Oh, damn. Let's see.
I mean, maybe there was a camera somewhere that picked it up, but not that I'm aware of. But you know, there's definitely cameras on the platforms, but they probably only get the platform. I don't think they get like the area around, but I could be wrong. Like around here, every intersection has a camera on top of it. Like every major intersection with like a light has a camera.
Whoa. Yeah, let's do a content cop on me. I suck. Do it.
Dude,
Yeah.
do you know what actual Mania this month is called, Shabisky? It's called
what?
It's called Lottoberfest. Like lotto, like the lottery. Oberfest.
Whoever wins gets $1 trillion.
We're going to use like a lottery style method to make people randomly face each other.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's getting heated too. So like we're going to pair these people up, and if one of them has a title, it's on the line. So if two people that each have a title face each other, both titles are on the line. Yeah.
Big Head's getting all crazy.
He is. He's losing it.
Crazy Egghead. Anything new from Egghead we can watch?
I made this promo for it.
Whoa.
You can rap to it, Shabisky.
Oh.
See?
Shy.
Lottoberfest.
Whoa.
And then these are the contestants in Lottoberfest.
I could maybe try doing something over this. Whose beat is this?
It's royalty free. But there'll be a delay if you tried to, because you're hearing it on a slight delay, so it would sound off time.
Yeah.
If you played it from your end, it would be.
Well, I could try. I mean, like recording something. I need to get back to trying to rap in general. Oh, look at that cool guy. Why didn't you go for a Hannibal beat?
I didn't have one. I just used this royalty-free one. So any of these people can face each other at random. We're just gonna randomly put them against each other. Except for the last match. The last match is the main event and it's pre-planned, but there's 8 of them, so there's gonna be 4 matches that are randomly selected opponents. And then the final match of the night, or Jared's one of them too, by the way.
You send me this, maybe I can do something with it.
So the main event's Star Spangled Luchador versus Lord Magicus.
Whoa.
Lottoberfest.
Wow. Holy shit on a dick. That's crazy. Lord Magicus. Yeah, I remember hanging out with him for a second. Oh yeah, he was on here. That wiener butt. Is he around? That wiener butt?
Is he a wiener butt? I have no idea.
No, I said he's a wiener butt. I'm asking if he's around.
I don't see him around right now. No.
Oh, that sucks. I miss him.
So do you like him or this other guy better?
I don't know who the fuck this other guy is. Can I see something of his? I've never seen no mask guy.
You've never seen him before?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Show me. Yeah. I think his mask is... I don't know. I don't think it's that good.
See, that's 29 centi-inches, and oh, I didn't hear you come in. You caught me here just measuring part of my garage. Oh, damn. Yeah, anyway, you may be asking yourself, who is this fella throwing his proverbial hat into the metaphorical ring of actual mania with his beautiful mask? Well, I'll tell you who I am. I'm the Star-Spangled Luchador. Now, you may be asking yourself, why is your name so long? Star-Spangled Luchador. That's 6 syllables for 3 words. 2 syllables per word. That's the way it is. And if you don't like it, you could just call me Lou. Now you may be asking yourself, who does this fella think he is getting involved in actual mania? Well, I'll tell you what. This isn't my first time in the fake wrestling rodeo. Heavens no. Back in the day, I was working the TFW territory with my tag team partner. When we got jumped by a couple ne'er-do-well scalawags from a
I almost thought he was going to
podcast.
say something else
Well,
there for a second. I didn't know where he was going.
Where's your
here.
mind going,
For a second.
Shabisky? That's very telling.
I don't know. He sounded a little too... I don't know. Nothing. I didn't hear nothing.
They did a number on your boy, the Star-Spangled Luchador. Ruined all the muscles in my cheeks.
God.
Doctor said the muscles that pull the corners of your mouth up were damaged beyond repair. That your boy, the Star-Spangled Luchador, would never be able to grin again. And I didn't accept that. No sirree, Bob, and neither should you. So ever since then, I've been spending day and night and day, every time, all the time, back in the gym with weights on my face, upside down on an incline board, stretching, pulling, strengthening the muscles of my cheeks, making them strong, hard, till I could grin again.
Is this like Egghead's dad or something? What is this?
Egghead's dad is no
I don't
longer
know.
with us.
You're
disgusting, Shabisky.
I'm sorry.
You're disgusting.
I'm sorry. This guy is just a little cringy. I don't know.
Wow.
He needs to put on like a whole outfit. If he's gonna try to pull off this like silly thing that he's doing, he needs like more to it. He's got like this casual wear kind of stuff going on, along with this crazy math. He needs to change. He needs something crazy with it. He's wearing too. He needs to just go all the way.
Here I
Stop
am.
being so fucking lazy.
In actual mania. Now, I don't have a match yet. That's up to the powers that be and the booking committee. But boy, I tell you what, if they were to bless me with a match against any competitor, video recorded or live, the Star-Spangled Luchador is gonna give it 1,010%. That's way more percent than is possibly possible. Oh, doggies.
That was cringy as fuck, dude.
It's
I don't
actually
know. Yeah, he's okay. Show me Magic is his bullshit. What did he do? Did he just go crazy? Do a backflip off his table or something? He's got to do something crazy.
Let's see.
I'm gonna come in doing crazy shit on this actual mania crap at some point. I'm gonna go crazy and just destroy everybody. I'm gonna destroy Egghead. I'm gonna destroy everybody. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm destroying everybody.
Gotta find his first thing. Oh, here it is.
I could take everybody. What are they?
This is
Go
the
nut
first.
jab?
There's been multiple promos. This is the first one.
Whoa. From the depths of the
A champion returns. Unbreakable. Incorruptible. Unyielding. Whoa. It's a big word. The trolley son sought to end the dominion of the mass challenger. Whoa. What's happening? Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
No blood can be spilled in this holy place. Our time will come. If you survive, I will be waiting for you at the city of Emora.
So yeah, there's that.
Lord Magicus, I'm gonna come through and destroy you too, Lord Magicus. Okay? That was some dorky bullshit, Lord Magicus. You need to try harder. I'm gonna come through and destroy you too.
Why don't
you? Being nice before. I'm coming through. I'm gonna have some more.
Hold on. There we go. We're back. Shit happens, you know. Refresh, everybody, or it's probably still live for them. It was only for like a couple seconds.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to move back to my thing that I was doing now. I'm doing a crazy guy countdown.
You piece of shit.
It was an accident. I'm sorry.
A countdown to what? I thought it was over.
Well, no. It's coming out. The new, yeah. It's.
What are you counting down to?
The new Chucky episode.
I thought you said it was already. You said you couldn't be here till. What? What is your?
Yeah, I did that. I got confused with the timey time. It was an accident. Okay. I forgot it about a thing or two, and I got confused, and I'd smoked too much, and it was an accident. Okay. But hey, I did way better than this guy up here. Okay.
No, he's doing better.
You're right. Yeah, he is doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I will be back.
Okay.
I'm like Batman or something. All right. I'll miss you guys.
When are you coming back?
Ben.
When are you coming back?
In like 45 minutes, I can come back.
Okay.
Thing.
All right.
All right. I'll see you guys. Cutie pies.
No one cares about this Chucky garbage, all right? Oh, he's gone. Look, counting down, you shouldn't have to, you don't have to watch someone count down to enjoy a show. What is this? Don't have to do that. Everyone like the stream, if you haven't already. 2022. Let's check out this video. By the way, if you guys could help me reach my goal, I'd really appreciate it. Let's start a tip train. Here, I'll put the tip link in the description. I'll put it right here. There. If anyone wants to help meet the goal, it's pinned right there. All right. I don't think this is Casper. I don't think Casper is like a sprawling metropolis like this. I don't think that's the case. This looks more like Chicago or something. Yeah, poot, 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 poot. And I quote.
We got ourselves a Bud Light Platinum. Now we're gonna mix up some Baja Blast.
No!
Straws included with the drinks when I order DoorDash, but that's just alright. We're gonna add a splash of that mango. Oh yes, we'll drink half of this, pour some beer in there, and leave you with it. Fill the other half with some of this adult beverage, Bud Light Platinum, non-sponsor.
Not a sponsor, Tubes.
Either free advertisements. Pour it.
And I quote.
Pour it, pour it, pour it. Oh, snap. Taco Bell beverage for the adults.
A Taco Bell beverage for the adults. If I want to like drink a beer while I eat Mexican food, I'll just go to like a real Mexican restaurant. You know, there's like most Mexican restaurants have like a bar. Bud Light Platinum is so gross. So gross. Fuck Taco Bell. I'd rather go, like if I want cheap tacos, I'd go to just like a taco truck. There's taco trucks around here. Taco Bell is not the best. Taco Bell is not good. Taco Bell makes... you know what? I feel like I've eaten King Cobra food when I eat Taco Bell. Like King Cobra is like the chef at Taco Bell. I don't know. And then the results on the toilet the next morning are not good. So, but you're the only guy. You deserve it. Thank you. Taco Bell's not that great. Like find a local like taqueria in your area and go there. First of all, you're helping like a family establishment, not this like $1 billion corporation, but also the food is better. Hey, you know, you can have specific cravings, but I'm just saying, like, Taco Bell, you might want to, I don't know, see the light. I don't know what else to say. Oh, El Rinconcito is the, yes, that's my, yes. I thought you were defending Taco Bell, Amanda. I was like, what? I'm so glad that, yes. You're doing both? No, no, no. Come on. Anyway, I'm getting back to this.
Tropical blast or tropical storm, as I call it. Tropical storm blast, whatever you want to call it. Mountain Dew. Call it tropical.
The thing about El Rinconcito is that it's also like, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, by the way. I think that's how it's said. They're open late too, just like Taco Bell. They're open till like 2 in the morning. So the excuse, oh, well, Taco Bell's open late, isn't even a good one, you know?
Storm Mountain Dew with some Bud Light Platinum. How's it going to taste?
I think so. I think it's open that late. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. It's 12. I was wrong. They're not open till 2. My bad. False advertising. They're open till midnight. Not bad. I feel like at one time they were open later. Like before COVID, everything around here stayed open later. Like the grocery store, we had a few like 24-hour grocery stores. I don't think any of them are 24-hour now.
Oh, that beer combo. Prestige.
Let's see.
What's up, YouTube? Be right back.
The Soggy Bottom Boy.
You know, of course, I'm going to play a song on YouTube.
Oop.
The McDonald's near me aren't even 24/7. There's nothing 24/7 in the town that I live in. There's nothing that is like truly 24/7 right now. We used to have this diner called 13 Coins, and they used to be open 24 hours, which was cool. And now not even they are 24 hours anymore. Like no place has bounced back to be 24 hours at this point. I don't know why, now that everything's reopened.
Oh. Dude. I was like, yeah. Oh. Dude.
Oop. Oop.
Already
Oop.
better than Shabisky's music.
Yeah. Oh. Man. Yummy. Easy does it.
Oop.
There it goes. That's different.
Like Jack in the Box near here used to be 24 hours, but they're not anymore. I think they close at midnight or something.
That's stiff enough. That's more than stiff enough. Oh, dude. That's stiff enough. Yeah, that's stiff enough. That's more than stiff enough. Oh, man. That's stiff enough. Yeah, that's stiff enough. That's more than stiff enough. Oh, dude.
Huh?
That's stiff enough. Yeah, that's stiff enough. That's more than stiff enough. Oh, man. Yo, Wizard Harry. I'm a what? A wizard. And a thumping good one. Yo, wizard. I'm a what? A wizard.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
Wizard. That was very well played.
That was very well played. I thought oh, you know what? We'll watch this first. Oh, this is when he has the big sausage.
Cobra, I heard you died. Oh, I'm back from the dead, YouTube. Nicotine. What up, YouTube? Man, I've been taking these pills. Man, I'll tell you what.
What is he doing?
damn it.
Oh, he's got the sausage in his pants.
Oh, fuck. YouTube. I've been taking these pills. And it's legitimately made my dick bigger. This is ridiculous. Hold on one second. I gotta adjust myself. Oh, fuck me.
What's Cobb's gonna do when Ozzy dies? He's gonna pretend to cry like he did when he was talking about 9/11 and that kind of shit.
Hell. Fucking with you, YouTube. What's up, though? Sincerely. You almost had you fooled for a second. They were just like, what the fuck, Cobra? That thing's huge. That's what she said. What kind of dick pills is Cobra taking? Yeah, they're called King Cobra dick pills, you motherfuckers.
They're called King Cobra dick pills?
Speaking of dickheads, boy, howdy, is society full of them. There's another mass shooting in North Carolina. I'm so tired of the mass shootings, man. Big old pepperoni sticks. Nah, I've heard of
Swallow before you start talking again.
having a pizza face, but never a pizza penis. No, but on all seriousness, though, YouTube, I'm sick and tired of these mass shootings.
He's just gonna eat a giant pepperoni stick.
This pepperoni is really good. Bridgeford pepperoni stick. No sponsor. Yeah, I had about a 12-pack of Bud Light.
I'm not
in my
sure
system right
dick
now.
pills
Feel
named
pretty
after
groovy.
you is a flex. That's
Jessica,
that's a good point.
aka Angela Lasbury, passed away. And your boy Cobra was a huge fan of Murder, She Wrote. She played Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast, the original Disney version, not the remake or whatever that they'll come out with in 2
Tip
years
train!
that everyone will hate and complain about. That's good pepperoni. The fact that the Parkland mass shooter in Florida didn't get the death penalty, fucking inhuman piece of shit kills a bunch of innocent children and doesn't get the death penalty. I guarantee you the prisoners ain't gonna like him.
Most places don't have the death penalty anymore. It's very rare. And then even in states where they have the death penalty, it's very rare that it's like given to people. So
My suggestion would be to offer people counseling. You know, if people are feeling a little fucked off or feel like they can't take it anymore, offer these people counseling. I want to eat the entire pepperoni.
could you imagine that? His shits must be like he probably can't pass the butthole challenge.
After the bit that I did on camera for y'all,
I don't think Washington has the death penalty. I don't believe Washington has the death penalty. All right. We're going to look it up. Yeah. So Washington definitely doesn't have it, and I didn't think they did. So the green in this map, capital punishment repealed, never instituted or struck down as unconstitutional. It's 27 states. And then the blue, capital punishment in statute, but executions formally suspended. That's 8 states. The yellow, capital punishment in statute, but no executions within the last 10 years. And then the purple, which is Ohio, the only state, capital punishment in statute, but executions informally suspended. And then all of the red is executions carried out within the last 10 years, and capital punishment is currently in statute.
My appetite's coming back. I'm feeling better from my cold.
All of the western states basically have no death penalty.
People who are autistic, who are gypsies, witches, anybody Adolf Hitler just did not like. They were killed. Pardon me, man. This is part of a bit. I'm hungry as fuck right now. I did a bit with this pepperoni stick, so it's like, eh. Because a lot of people are like, there's no way he'll be able to finish it all. Cobra, he ain't gonna finish this entire pepperoni stick. Nah. He'll get full pussy out like he always does on his stupid food challenges.
It's most of the southeastern states that have.
No offense to Richie, right? But it's like, bruh, own up to the fact that you said the N-word, apologize for it, and move on. Will he be able to finish the entire pepperoni stick?
He's going to have gas. I wonder if he gets gas.
I'll try. As for Kanye West spouting off this racist shit, I'm like, dude, if it's not okay for people to be racist towards black people, it's certainly not okay for black people like you to be anti-Semitic or racist towards everyone else. Like, don't get me a Mountain Dew.
Like, I drank Mountain Dew up until I was probably 21 years old, and then I stopped drinking it. So I don't get the appeal. Mountain Dew, like, I'll have a Coke, a Sprite. Like, not normally. I don't normally drink soda. But hey, guy from 2017 giving me a shout out. Hey, what's up? Everyone give the stream a like if you haven't already. Shit, Bricksky hightailed it out of here to watch Chucky with people. I don't know. You know, I think Shabisky thinks Dr. Pepper is the most disgusting soda out there. It's been a long time since I've had it. It was, you know what? It was like a pseudo medicine at one point. Just most of the soft drinks we have were like created as like tonics by snake oil salesmen. Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, 7-Up. I think we're all created by like pseudo pharmacists. Maybe they were actual pharmacists of their day. Pretty sure 7-Up had lithium in it. Yeah, the original recipe for 7-Up contained lithium as an ingredient. In fact, 7-Up was originally called Bib Label Lithiated Lemon Lime Soda. So it was actually advertised to have lithium in it. Which is crazy when you think about it. because they that's like a psychiatric drug now. Yeah, right here. Here's like the old lithiated lemon soda. 7-Up settles the stomach for hospital or home use. Yeah, lithium. You could just add your own lithium to it now. Look, they're like, give 7-Up to your baby. That'll shut them up. A little bit of that lithium 7-Up for your baby. Oh my God. Here you go, little tyke. For upset stomach, little bit of lithium.
There's a product I want to try. I want to try Kachava. I see the ads for Kachava on YouTube. And the product looks really good, to be honest. I'd try it. You like watching me do food challenges and rants? Hit the like and subscribe.
Yeah, it's like Coca-Cola had cocaine in it. 7-Up had lithium in it. Did Dr. Pepper have some kind of drug that's now like, you know, that's not as acceptably used today? Was there a heroin soda back in the day?
I've had like 12 cans of Bud Light over the course of the last 2 days. So I'm feeling pretty tipsy. Snacking on some pepperoni, drinking some Mountain Dew. Excuse me.
Not a sponsor.
Working on getting my Halloween costume together. I'm going to be an 1800s Wild West warlock. I already have my wand carved.
An 1800s Wild West warlock. Actually, he kind of messed up his own costume today because I think he got mad and broke the wand he was going to use for it, and his lathe is broken, so he can't make another one, and he can't make like Cobra Craft wands right now, so he's just kind of fucked. I was watching him stream earlier, and he was complaining about that.
For my costume. Should be nice.
Yeah, it's true. The costume he's planning to wear is just the clothes he wears anyway.
I'm still not 100% feeling better, but better enough to do a live stream at least. Rejoice, the king has returned. Haha. King Cobra's live again.
Better not go live today.
I take
boy.
Cobra Craft handmade wands very seriously, you know. People will sit there and message me on Etsy. And they'll talk a bunch of shit. And I'm just like, you know what, dude? You want to talk shit? Take your satire to the King Cobra JFS subreddit. Because I'm trying to run a professional business. But I got tired of, you know, people harassing my bosses and people that I work for. So I said, screw this, man. I'm going to get my own business started. When I told YouTube that I was going to sell wands on Etsy, people are like, oh, you're dumb. That's never going to work. And almost 5 years later, I'm still doing it. If I lay out 1 to 2 wands, stain them, color them, make them look nice, they sell within 1 day, dude. My wands are in high demand.
You'd think you'd spend more time making them then.
If I had my clock tower dream house built and I wanted to start a family, my kids would be protected and they'd be loved and safe. I hate sickos as much as I hate mass shootings, to be honest. Oh, my rants are never going to stop because society is never going to stop being stupid. I'm sure the trolls are going to get a kick out of watching me eat this pepperoni stick. All the memes they're going to make. And it's like, Oh, look at that cobra lives rent free in your head. You know, it's one thing to sit there in the comment section and be like, Cobra, you need to get laid. And I fire back with, it's not a need, it's a want. Fuck rape and fuck sickos.
Fuck sickos.
Fuck mass shootings. And it's not e-begging when I'm offering a business exchange.
I've heard him say the same shit so many times.
Trolls are just jealous because they're not as famous as I am. And I know I'm right because they refuse to stop texting me. Like today, I got one text message, and that was it. I'm like, what's the matter? Are the trolls getting bored? Or are they just crying their eyes out because I'm winning? Yeah. I quit bitching about my dating scene and my dry spell when I see, like, the state of the world we live in. I mean, if you think about it, it's just like, well, the dry spell and all the bullshit associated with that, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Dude, I would give up sex for a lifetime, including masturbation, to end sickos and mass shootings and racism and sexism in our society. I'm so bloody done with it.
Oh, God, the British is coming out.
I turned chat off. Wow. I don't know, man. If you want to see chat back on my live videos, donate some money to my PayPal or my Cash App. I support kids being transgender. However, I think they should wait till they're 18 or older to have that life-altering surgery. But God has both tits, a penis, balls, and a vagina.
Okay.
And you may think that's sacrilegious, but think about it. I don't go out of my way to hurt people unless they hurt me. You know? You look at cobras in the wild, they avoid people, they avoid conflict, they just want to be left alone. Once you corner a cobra or try to fuck with it, it hoods up. It's like, hey man, don't fuck with me, I'll bite your ass. And if you're stupid enough to keep doing it, you're gonna get bit. That's the perfect mentality for life, is you should not fight unless you're cornered. So it's my favorite Ozzy Osbourne shirt. It's got a cobra on it, and I have several copies of this shirt. Yes. Oh, Cobra's got the vape pens.
Better not use that vape pen, boy.
I have a bag of mixed tobacco here. I mixed it with various cigar butts.
his lungs must be
Buttered
so
rum.
fucked.
Oh, right here. Super value buttered rum pipe tobacco. And I mixed it with, like, my used cigar butts. Like, I get those cigar down to here, and then I crush up the cigar butt. And I throw it into my pipe tobacco, and, you know, just... It's a really great smelling tobacco, too, because, like, I mix all my pipe tobacco and my cigar butts and some cigarette butts. And just different kinds of tobacco, and you mix it up into a bag. Ignore the trolls YouTube saying that King Cobra JFS is dead. That's a bunch of horse locks sucking bullshit. Oof. I got a little pepperoni in my beard.
Okay.
Like, Cobra, have you died? I've been hearing all these rumors, and it's just like, dude, I haven't fucking died. I've been dealing with a head cold. Piss off. But anyways, fuck sickos, fuck mass shootings. I'll catch you later. And fuck Kanye West being a racist piece of shit towards Jewish people, man. It's just unnecessary.
Yeah, Cobes, you tell him. I'm setting something up really quick here. Jesus. There we go. I'm setting something up here. Oh shit, I have to do this a little better. So guys, I'm still streaming. I guess Shabisky's coming back later. We'll figure that out. We'll play that by ear and see what's up with that. But I'm fucking with something right now just for fun, just to see something. I hate sickos almost as much as I hate my trolls. Or I think he says more than he hates his trolls because he wants to like emphasize how much he hates sickos. So he's like, even more. Like, my trolls harass me, but sickos are worse. Alright. Let's see what this does. Where is it? There it is. Bam. So I put myself in King Cobra's chair. If I could sit like back like this. I think I need to move it down a little bit though. I have to move it down because it's up too high. So I have to fix that ever so slightly. Down. Fuck sickos. I'm serious though, Tubes. Fuck sickos. Someone should show Jared's video to Cobes. Like his video talking about how he would date an 8-year-old. Someone should get Cobes to watch that. Because his reaction would be insanely priceless. Alright. Yeah, just chilling at the Cobes residence. and fuck sickos. I gotta get his voice down. Fuck sickos. But fuck sickos, Tubes. Look, the gang's all here. You just say it in a Brett voice. Fuck sickos. I don't think that's what he sounds like though, right? He's like, fuck. He's got like a weird like, fuck sickos. I hate sickos more than I hate my trolls. It's like that. And it like, I don't know. It's higher than my voice. Yeah. This chair is comfier. Like, it's more comfortable than it looks. Yeah, it's nasally. And that a problem with that is that my nose is normally congested. I need to be a lot more drunk to... I'm not drunk at all right now, so yeah, I would have to be like, wait, yeah. Yeah, he did get like a prop gun that looks real. He's crazy. He's out of his mind. And he's going to carry it around. It's something else. Let's watch this. This is something interesting.
Well, I'm Karen Greer, anchor with WSB-TV in Atlanta. Welcome to the Atlanta Press Club Loudermilk Young Debate Series from the studios of Georgia Public Broadcasting. This is the general election debate among candidates for Congressional District 14. Now, 14 is located in northwest corner of the state. It includes Paulding County, parts of Cobb, and extends up to Dade and Catoosa counties. Let's meet the candidates for this debate. They are in alphabetical order. Marcus Flowers, a Democrat, is a veteran and has worked for the State Department and Department of Defense. Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican, is the incumbent congresswoman from District 14.
This is
now
pretty
let's
good.
meet our panelists.
Now, the dress is deceiving, by the way. It's like... It looks like her upper chest and shoulders are exposed, but that is not the case. It's an interesting dress choice.
John Druckenmiller is the publisher for Hometown Headlines, now part of the Times-Journal Inc. media group based in Rome, Georgia. And Josh Rowe is an anchor with WTVC in Chattanooga. For complete rules on today's debate, please visit the Atlanta Press Club website, atlantapressclub.org/debates. To start the debate, each candidate will be asked one question by each panelist. Candidates have 60 seconds to answer each question. John Druckenmiller, you get the first question to Marcus Flowers.
Thank you, Karen. First off, candidates, thank both of you for running. We know what a time to demand this is and what it means to your lives, so thank you for doing this. First question, I believe, goes to Mr. Flowers. Mr. Flowers, nearly 20 Republicans and 20 Democrats have run against Ms. Greene in the last two elections, 20 candidates total. Each one has had a strategy that has been, I am not MTG. In your race, in the last week alone, 37 emails have come to our Rome News Tribune server from your candidate, from your account, saying the same thing, I'm not MTG. What is your platform?
Well, thank you for that question, John. First and foremost, I am running as Marcus Flowers, not Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know, I got into this campaign because of the events of January 6th and Congresswoman Greene's participation in that. You know, this is about so much more than just having a representative who doesn't represent our district, but it's about our democracy. And not running as MTG has never been my platform. Yes, people see that we have an outsized social media account, but that's not the secret sauce of this campaign. We've knocked over 70,000 doors in our district, had those real conversations with the people of Northwest Georgia, our local leaders, our mayors, our commissioners, our city council members, and yes, our law enforcement officials. And every one of them that I've talked to, almost to a person, has said Marjorie Taylor Greene is not who they want representing them. So yes, this campaign is about Marcus Flowers, not MTG. Thank you.
Josh Rowe, it's your turn.
I need a rebuttal to that. You cannot accuse me of insurrection. I was a victim of the January 6th riot just as much as any other member of Congress.
Here she comes.
That was the third day I had on the job. I had nothing to do with what happened there that day, and I will not have you accuse me of that. That is wrong of you to do. You're lying about me, and you will not defame my character in that manner.
Did Joe Biden win the election, Congress?
He's like, did Joe Biden win?
Congresswoman Greene.
Joe Biden is the president of the United States.
Absolutely,
Marcus.
but you pushed a big lie that said he did not win the election.
There was election fraud.
You drove those people to the Capitol on January 6th with your lie.
We're going to move on. Josh Rowe, it's your turn to ask
and my
a question
husband has
to Marjorie
proof of it.
Taylor Greene.
We have FOIA evidence of proof of election fraud that came out.
Excuse me. We're ready to move on to the next question for you.
He's not going to accuse me of a crime.
Would you like the question?
Released another book. In 2021, have you read the reviews on Amazon?
No. I have not.
Would you like your question?
Yes, ma'am, I would. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Liar, by the way.
There's a crisis in your district tonight. I'm going to lay this out as quickly as I can here. The future of the DACA program is in jeopardy in the courts. You have a bill that would eliminate DACA. You said this on Twitter 10 days ago. A plan must be developed, and that's an accurate statement, right? I talked to one of the state reps there in Dalton this week, Republican. He tells me that if DACA goes away, 10% of the labor force in Dalton also would go away. A huge part of the economic engine in your district, right? You got people who live in every county in your district who work in Dalton, get a paycheck there, take that money back to those other counties, buy homes, pay taxes, goods and services. So, and I also asked, what happens if DACA goes away? What happens in Dalton? He said, devastated, devastated. So tonight, be clear with your district. What actually happens if DACA goes away, and then what is your plan?
Well, Josh, first and foremost, I swore an oath to the Constitution, and I represent the citizens of the United States of America, not DACA recipients. And I also represent our district that believes in strong borders. We've had over 5 million people illegally invade the United States of America since Joe Biden became president. Fentanyl is now the #1 cause of death in young people from 18 to 45, and they are using Narcan every single day in Northwest Georgia, which, by the way, is not next to the border of Mexico. Because of this border crisis, it has caused a human security crisis like we've never seen before. Joe Biden and his administration is the greatest business partner to the Mexican cartels that we have ever seen in United States history. The only thing that I'm going to do to represent Northwest Georgia and Georgia's 14th district and the workers and the businesses there is to legislate and vote so that they have a strong economy, they have job opportunities that will not be stolen by people that are illegally invading our country to steal their jobs. I know the representative you're talking about is probably Casey Carpenter, who seems to be more interested in representing illegal aliens than the legal citizens of Northwest Georgia.
Thank you. Your time is up. John, your question for Marjorie Taylor Greene.
All right, Ms. Greene, since taking office on January 3rd, 2021, what is the one specific accomplishment solely on behalf of the 14th Congressional District that is most important to you?
Well, I tell you what, it's been hard to pass any bills in a Democrat-controlled, Nancy Pelosi-controlled House of Representatives.
They always get her name in there because they know her name has negative connotations to a lot of people, so they always make sure to get Nancy Pelosi in there. PIMPMUNK.
A Senate that is controlled by one vote with Kamala Harris as the Democrat vice president, and a White House that is controlled by Democrats, Joe Biden. Now, what we've done to accomplish things for Northwest Georgia is I'm proud to be able to bring in money via grants to help our local sheriff's department and help local businesses there. We've also worked very hard with the flooding that happened over in Somerville. And so we've worked hand in hand with officials there and look forward to helping them more as damages and amounts of money come out. So I'm very excited to vote and to introduce bills that uphold the conservative traditional values of the people in my district, and I'll continue to do that.
All right, Josh, you get the final question. Did you have a rebuttal?
Yeah, I didn't hear an answer there. Ladies and gentlemen, Representative Greene said she's passed all these bills and brought money into our district. Well, you haven't. You know,
no, I voted no to Joe Biden's radical Democrat bills, Marcus.
Don't necessarily come from
Congress works.
Congresswoman Greene. People write grants for their organizations to
Nancy Pelosi
get government money. That is competitive.
No, you're
if we had a congresswoman who was walking those grants through, perhaps. But Congresswoman Greene, she can't take credit for good things that happen while our people suffer.
Marcus, we're going to give you your last question. Josh, you get the final question for Marcus Flowers.
Mr. Flowers, you said it here tonight that the voters in Northwest Georgia want a different member of Congress. You've said that. You made that clear. But the numbers in the primary tell a different story. And to be clear, numbers processed by local election workers in Georgia and reported by the Georgia Secretary of State. She received 30,000 more votes this primary than 2 years ago. If you take your votes, all your Democratic challengers' votes, all of her challengers' votes, she still had 13,000 more votes than everybody else running. What evidence can you provide, other than anecdotal, that the voters in Northwest Georgia want a change?
Josh, it's not an anecdote that not everyone votes in a primary in a midterm. That's not anecdotal. In the last election cycle, more than 75,000 people voted against Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, we've brought people in from every corner of the district, newly registered people, and I've talked to, it doesn't matter if it's a Republican, Independent, or Democrat. I've talked to everybody. And everybody that I talk to, Republicans come up to me every day with tears in their eyes saying, please, get rid of Marjorie Taylor Greene. She doesn't represent us. She truly doesn't. And I've heard this time and time again, across the board. A primary is not a general election. I guarantee you,
gentlemen, what you're hearing
in the primary,
Marcus Flowers,
you will see
who's a man
difference.
who wears a hat and doesn't own one single head of cattle. He's a liar, and all he has done is sent emails all over the country to...
She called him like a fake cowboy, basically, I think. She's like, he owns a hat. I think she means like a cowboy hat and doesn't own a head of cattle. And I'm guessing, like, they showed where their district was, and I think it is a very small area, like very small population.
Raise money for himself, and he pays himself out of his campaign with your donation dollars. If you're a California Democrat sending money to Marcus Flowers, he's paying himself to run for Congress and pretend that he can beat me in a blood-red Republican district. None of his Democrat defund the police, America Last policies represent
America
our
Last.
district, and I do.
Well, I'll tell you what, I do get a response to that. Yeah.
Well, we need to really move on because we are
Okay.
so far behind. That
Definitely.
concludes the first round of the debate. The candidates will now ask a question to their opponents. Each candidate
See, this needs to not be on TV, where they have to conform to a time slot. This needs to be done online with no time limit.
will have 30 seconds to ask the question, 60 seconds to respond, and the candidate who asks the question will have 30 seconds for a rebuttal. Now, by random selection, Marjorie Taylor Greene, you may ask the first question.
Absolutely. Marcus, you're a father, and you are a representative of the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party is the party of child abuse. It's the party that represents...
Your poop stinks.
You're back.
Yeah, but I'm still kind of doing something here. I'm a little busy. I'm such a busy biscuit lately. It's crazy.
Liar.
I'm not lying. You want to kiss?
You said you'd come back in 45 minutes. I called you in 45 minutes.
Well, here's the thing. I want to invite you. Would you be willing to come on my stream? And really? Well, no, like, oh, yeah. Well,
I can't do it right now, no.
Well, I was trying to do a Jackbox stream because Jackbox is coming out. Actually, it should be out right this second.
Okay.
The newest Jackbox game, the Jackbox Party Pack 9. 9. So I scheduled a stream and I kind of forgot about it. I forgot that I scheduled like it for tonight. I got so much stuff confused. And so I'm supposed to go live in 8 minutes doing Jackbox. I need to go buy the game.
Listen to
real
these
quick
excuses.
I'm sorry.
Wow, Shabisky.
I'm sorry, Benjamin. It was an accident.
This is a new low, even for you.
It was an accident. And man, I'm so confused because I got so much stream crap going on where I'm confused on what this.
You're making me want to do a Jackbox stream that everyone knows will be more fun.
Whoa!
And they'll watch mine instead of yours and give yours a downvote.
No, I don't like let down votes.
Yep. I'll do the Jackbox stream here instead.
No. I'm sorry, Ben. I gotta go do this Jackbox stream. I scheduled it and everything. I'm like,
go away.
I'm sorry, Benjamin. I love you, baby. Kiss.
Okay, I wouldn't have called him back if he wasn't like, I'll be ready in 45 minutes. Like, I wouldn't have called him back. So what is this weird stuff? Back to this.
Since grooming children and sexualizing them in school, teaching anti-white racism in the terms of CRT education, and genital mutilation of kids that can't even get a driver's license, can't get a tattoo, and cannot vote. How do you stand there and represent the Democrat Party as a father? And do you believe in genital mutilation of children under the age of 18 and these puberty blockers that have severe health consequences?
Time for your
because
question.
I've introduced a bill to ban it and make it a felony to mutilate children's genitals. Do you stand by that?
Boy, that was a lot. And God bless you, Marjorie Taylor Greene. If you truly believe that I'm praying for you. You know, I believe in this country. I believe in our democracy. And I believe in standing up for human rights. People come up to me every day and tell me how they feel attacked.
I hate sickos more than I hate my trolls.
In our LGBTQ plus community. Every day, Congresswoman Greene. Seniors, Latinos, blacks, men and women, every day. This is how she treats the people of Northwest Georgia and the people of America. Attacks, constantly attacking. That's not representative, Greene. You represent them.
I do. I represent and I will always protect children. And that's why I introduced the Protect Children's Innocent Act, to protect children who just may be confused about their identity. Kids need to grow up. They do not need to have mastectomies, castration, or take dangerous drugs that have serious health consequences. Marcus Flowers represents the Democrat Party, and the Democrat Party is the party of child abuse. And we have to stand up and stop it right now. To protect children, we protect them from making serious mistakes that will last a lifetime. The same mistakes and regrets that many, many D-trans people have right now.
Extreme examples and lies is what Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing, trying to misrepresent me.
That's the time on this. I really need you all to follow up. 30 seconds for a question, 30-second rebuttal. Please don't talk over each other because that really slows us down. All right, Marcus, your question.
Congresswoman Greene, I left my job as a government official to run this race because of January 6th and your part in it. My granddaddy was a sheriff. My uncles were police captains, one of whom who was injured in the line of duty. You know, you spent your time in Congress these last couple of years providing aid and comfort to the January 6th insurrectionists. My question for you is, why do you care more about those criminals in jail?
Someone in the chat said 30-second debates. Why? Because they're running out of time, because this was probably booked for like a half hour on local TV. It should have been at least an hour, but probably just streamed online. Like, even the website, like, I'm sure this looks like it's on PBS. They could have streamed it on like a PBS website or something and just let it go for like 2 hours or whatever. I don't understand these time constraints.
You want to know something? I care about stopping the two-tier justice system that is happening right now in America. I was a victim of the January 6th riot, and I've said it over and over again. I'm completely against what happened on January 6th. But I will not stand by and watch Merrick Garland turn the Department of Justice into a political weapon, and the FBI sending it after parents that are addressing their school boards, people that walked in the Capitol and have been held in jail for nearly 2 years, while Antifa and BLM riots.
There we go. There's the like whataboutism. You know, yeah, what they did was bad, but what about Antifa and BLM? Antifa LM. What about them?
Free and are never held accountable. I will always stand up for freedom, defend our freedom of speech, defend our Second Amendment, and defend everyone's ability to live the American dream. That's what I care about, and I
Antifa, BLM, and their leader Nancy Pelosi. What about that?
Truly care about representing those values and those abilities and freedoms for Georgia's 14th district.
So what I'm hearing is criminals over police officers. That's what I heard.
You're the party of defund the police, Marcus. Not
you defund the police. That's rich, Congresswoman Greene.
We fund
defund the FBI shirts and hats that you're selling, making money off of.
Yes, the FBI.
Wow, she's like, he's the party of defund the police, and he's like, hold on though, aren't you selling defund the FBI merchandise? I mean, they are the police. They're just the federal police. That's funny.
FBI that is targeting
We're going to
people
cut their mics
politically.
in just a minute because that concludes our second round. For those just joining us, this is the debate for the general election between candidates for Congressional District 14. We will now go back to our esteemed panel to ask questions to the candidate of their choice until we run out of time. As a point of moderator privilege, I may also ask a question of the candidates, and I'll determine when a rebuttal is appropriate. Josh Rowe, you'll get the first question in this round.
All right, this is to Marjorie Taylor Greene there. You're well known for making controversial statements. Detail your process for vetting and fact-checking your statements that you make in public and post to social media.
Can you tell me what's controversial about defending the freedom of speech?
Did I say that right? I like how she was like, she said controversial, and then she was like, did I say that right? And then she said it again the same way. Controversial
about defending our
said
border,
a third time,
or saying we need to. What can you tell me? Give me an example.
No, you do this every time we have a debate where I ask a question that's obvious, and you're like, "What do you mean?" You were kicked off of your committees for saying things were controversial. You've apologized for controversial statements, right? Those types of things. What is your process for fact-checking and vetting the things that you say in public?
The things I say in public are the truth, and that's why they're so offensive to Democrat activists in the media just like you. And you're asking me a blanket question with no example. I stand by the things that I say. I stand by saying that we need to secure our border, that we need to protect all of our freedoms and our rights, that we need to stop the America Last Democrat communist policies.
The America Last Democrat communist policies. Man. She just stacked a whole bunch of stuff on top of each other there. That was, good stacking.
That are destroying our country. I stand by the words that I say. They're just offensive to Washington, D.C. and the swamp creatures there, because the words that I speak are the same as Americans back home, the same as people in Georgia's 14th district. And the words that I speak are the truth. And you want to know something, Josh? Sometimes the truth hurts, and Washington deserves to hear it. We're over $31 trillion in debt. Our government has failed the American people, and right now, this administration has us on the verge of a nuclear war with Russia, where they care more about funding a war in Ukraine than they care about protecting Americans, helping homeless people on the streets, and securing our border and stopping fentanyl from killing young people in America.
John, it's your turn to ask a question.
Thank you very much. Let's bring this back to reality and also bring this back to the 14th Congressional District. The I-75 corridor, gentlemen and ladies, right now is red hot with more than $600 million in new developments.
I love how, 10 years ago, Republicans were the ones that were all about flexing our military muscles and getting involved in conflicts all over the world, and now the most extreme wings of the Republican Party are wanting to close the borders and not get involved in even financially getting involved in wars. Now we don't do that. We don't even provide aid in wars now. It's so weird.
7.6 million square feet of new warehouses and industry planned in Gordon County. What proactive steps, both candidates, would you take to ensure that in Congress we have the infrastructure to safely support both this new growth and the additional safety concerns raised by these trucks?
There were plenty of Republican presidents that armed people in the Middle East and in Afghanistan that eventually those weapons were used against U.S. military
cars.
Who's first?
That's the question.
Can I take that?
Yes, sir.
I'll take
both candidates the question.
Thank you, John. That is a big issue in our district, our infrastructure, and supporting new business and growth. I've talked to mayors and city council members all over our district.
If this guy loses, it's just because either people that live there are racist or they're just crazy, like Marjorie Taylor Greene. He's you could already tell he's smarter. Yeah, this guy is way more sane. He seems intelligent, So, but if he loses, just remember that little area on the map that they showed at the beginning and just never go there. Because this was their choice.
We are actually losing companies coming into our district because we can't support it, because we don't have the housing, because we don't have the roads, because we don't have the water and the schools to support those districts. Dalton's is a bright star in our community, but there's so many others, and I will work day and night tirelessly to make sure that we have the infrastructure to support all of the companies who want to come into beautiful Northwest Georgia and provide us with great jobs.
Northwest Georgia, so just keep that in mind.
We're leading in energy here in Georgia. As a matter of fact, we have the largest solar manufacturing plant in the Western Hemisphere in Dalton. But some of those jobs need to be dispersed throughout the district, and I want to make sure of that. Congresswoman Green, she's too busy flying around the country. She spent $37,000 in the last quarter alone on flights all over the country. She spends too much time in New York, Bedminster, Florida, Michigan, Arizona, Texas. She's never here in our district.
Party is switching, arming the Middle East. My friends and I like to play a game called 7 Steps to Ronald Reagan, where we look at a current event and see how it's Reagan's fault. Spoilers, it almost always is.
Yeah, Reagan was the president when I was born. He took office in 1980, and I was born the next year. So I remember the Reagan era very, very slightly.
You've named her, so you get to respond?
Yes, I will respond to that. Marcus has never been a business owner and knows nothing about business. He's never signed the front of a paycheck, so it's hard for him to even comprehend how to do that. He supports the Democrat Party, the party of the Green New Deal, the party of destroying American energy independence, which is the #1 need for manufacturing companies in my district. And by the way, Calhoun is in Gordon County, not Dalton. That's Whitfield County. You don't know anything about our district. I do. I am going.
Well, actually, no. You know what? I was wrong. Reagan took office the year I was born, just like 4 months before I was born.
Going to work very hard to lower inflation and also open up many opportunities for businesses growing and developing in Northwest Georgia. And I'm so excited to be a part of that. Now, can I take my question?
That's the time. Well, we're going on Josh. You can ask a question.
Okay, this is for both of you. Let's start with Marcus Flowers. Our problems in this country are big, and way too often our conversations around these problems are way too small. A lot of criticizing, a lot of finger pointing in this conversation. What do you both offer that can help unify this country? Let's start with Marcus Flowers.
Absolutely. Honor, decency, and integrity. 3 core values that Marjorie Taylor Greene does not have. We've heard a lot from her, and she's good. She is good at spouting off utter nonsense that has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on in our district. I guarantee you, Georgia, if you allow me to be your next congressman, I will work day and night for you. Constituent services, something that you're not getting right now. Our mayors, our city council members, they'll have a seat at the table in D.C. Their needs will be met. Right now, I can tell you, I've talked to a lot of them. They haven't heard from Marjorie Taylor Greene.
May I have a rebuttal?
Yes, you may. And then your question, and I will let you go back to answer the infrastructure question as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You have no right to attack the hardworking people in my constituent services. They do a phenomenal job, and you know nothing about their hard work because they have served the constituents in
I'd be not looking at her too.
Northwest Georgia over and over. So I will not have you attack them. They love their jobs. They love serving and helping people, and that is wrong. And you owe them an apology. You owe them an apology, my constituent services.
Why don't you list your offices on your website?
This is my rebuttal. Karen?
I'm looking for time for the rebuttal.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's my rebuttal. Do not attack the people that work in our office.
And go on with you can answer the question.
Thank you very much. As a member of Congress that is very much looking forward to Republicans taking back the House in January, I'm excited to talk about the commitment to America. The commitment to America is going to provide an economy that is strong. We are going to provide a nation that is safe. We are going to provide a future that is free, and we are very excited to hold government accountable. That means on oversight and through investigations, and I am very much looking forward to being a part of that and taking my place on committees. I will work very hard to do two things. Number one, investigate wrongdoing and hold them accountable. Number two, work hard within my conference and within all of Congress to legislate and produce bills that do these great things for a Republican commitment to America.
Can you give me a quick answer for the infrastructure question?
Infrastructure question. Yes, I'm in the construction company. So infrastructure is something I understand.
I'm in the construction company. Did she mean I'm in the construction business? She's like, thanks, I'm in the construction company.
And being a business owner for over 20 years, that's something I know how to do. What we're going to do for infrastructure is make sure America is energy independent, support fossil fuels, stop funding failing green energies. Wind only supplies 9% of electricity, and then solar is less than 3%, but fossil fuels are over 60%, and nuclear is nearly 20%. It's extremely important. What we also have to do is we have to fund actual infrastructure. Biden's infrastructure bill was actually about the Green New Deal and not about roads and bridges.
All right, we are going to move on now to closing statements because we have used up a lot of our time. That's all the time we have for the questions. Each candidate now will have 60 seconds for that closing statement. And Marcus Flowers, you will get a chance to have the first closing statement here.
Thank you, Ms. Greer. As was suggested earlier, I am running as Marcus Flowers, not Marjorie Taylor Greene. Listen, I'm the son of a teacher, the grandson of a sheriff. I'm a veteran. I'm a father. I'm a member of this community. I've traveled this district for the last 2 years, and I've talked to people from every walk of life and every corner of our
Yeah, if this guy doesn't
district.
win, that gives you a good
what I hear
idea
from
of the type of people that live out there. That's all I'm going to say.
Is they want a representative who will work for them.
Because she's like at the most
This isn't about
extreme
Republicans
wing of
or
her
Democrats.
party.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is about right and wrong. This is about chaos versus stability. This is about us. I want you to go in starting tomorrow and vote for right or wrong. Georgia, we have to decide what we want in our seat. Do we want a show horse?
Huh?
Or do we want
He called her a
who's going
horse.
to get things done for us?
She's going to get all mad about
God
being
bless
called
you,
a horse.
and thank you.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, you get the final closing statement.
Well, you just heard from my Democrat opponent that usually wears a cowboy hat but doesn't ride a horse and doesn't own any cattle. Fake cowboys, you know, you might be an extra on Yellowstone when you get done with this career.
That's a good question.
Northwest Georgia, Georgia's 14th district, I want to thank you first and foremost for voting for me and putting your trust in me to represent you in Washington. And no matter how many people lie.
I love how when people have campaign ads, they're like, they're not a career politician. And it's like, but they're trying to be, so how is that something to brag about? Like, you're running for your new career to be a politician. So when they say that, it's like, okay, so they failed before, or like this is their first time running, but they still want to be a politician. It's an easy job. There's actually almost no requirements for it. Like as far as like your performance at your job, there's no requirements. It's just like you could just get elected or not elected. And as long as you don't break the law, you'll just keep your job indefinitely if you're a senator or a representative. And you're making money.
About me, like my Democrat opponent, people in the media, or anybody on the internet, I want you to know that I will stand up to these attacks and never change how I vote and how I legislate. You elected me to go to Washington to fight for your conservative traditional values, to bring fiscal responsibility back to Washington, which I know how to do because I'm a successful business owner, and also to protect your kids. That's my number one.
The only reason anyone cares about this small district in Georgia is because she has the seat. That's the only reason. Like, this normally wouldn't really matter as much. Like, it still matters for, like, who controls the house, but, like, that's the reason why they're focusing on this.
Priority because I'm a mom of 3 kids. So I want to ask you again for your vote. Early voting starts tomorrow. Election day is November 8th. Make sure you bring your friends and your family. Go out.
I thought there was a lot of election fraud. Why should they bother voting?
And vote for me, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and it'd be an honor of my lifetime to go back in January and represent you again. Thank you very much.
And that concludes our debate. We'd like to remind voters that, as both candidates said, Election Day is Tuesday, November 8th, and early voting begins October 17th. Our thanks to the candidates and to our esteemed panel of journalists. We'd also like to thank the Atlanta Press Club for arranging today's debate. For more information...
All right, so that's that. Anyone want to start a tip train? Get this goal met? Yeah, that was the whole debate. It was only like a half hour long. Tip train. It's linked in the chat. I got pretty high. So I'm feeling it, you know. Got these things. They're like pre-rolled doobie-doos. What's a doobie? Free of pesticides, chemicals, and heavy metals. Born from the dirt of the Skies Valley. I have no idea what that is. I got this thingy. Smoking cannabis is what gave the world Art Van Gross. Yeah? Well, her smoking cannabis is what gave the world Art Van Gross. Like, I don't get high and want to, like, bully minorities working minimum wage jobs. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think she does. I'm positive she does. So yeah, that was quite the debate. I might end up having to start. Let me see what's on the agenda these next few weeks here. Yeah, the debate was entertaining. I remember seeing it. I wish I had more of those. If people can find like your local, you know what though, most of them are probably more boring than that one. That was particularly entertaining. So I'll do another tap on Sunday. I'll probably start it early. Probably try to get that shit early. And then on the 30th, I'll be doing a private show for my Patreon. So don't forget about that. There's someone in the chat named Fart Fan Blow. That's hilarious. Oh, and check out Vance Global too, guys. That's my version of tactical soap. Okay? Like if you buy, it's a product you can use that you like. I have a coupon code, 20% off, and you get a discount, and I get a little piece of the pie, and everyone's happy. The link is in the description. That's like if you want to, because the edibles, I recommend the Delta 8 edibles. They've been good for sleep at night. What is THC O? That is another derivative of hemp. So like Delta 8 and THCO are both derivatives of hemp, and they're made like synthetically. And I haven't tried the THCO, but I hear it's pretty powerful. The Delta 8s are actually a little weaker than most cannabis I've had. But the edibles are still, they pack a punch. Like it's a little different too, but they pack a punch. Yes, you release pheromones everywhere. The pheromones rain from the sky. Yeah, I'm just doing something really quick. I won't leave just yet. I'm checking because a lot of people are getting the Vance Global stuff. Yeah, there's been so many orders. Yeah, it's like pages and pages of orders that I'm scrolling through here. It doesn't show me, like, the only information it tells me is like the cost of the order and then like my commission from it. It doesn't give me like any more information than that. Oh, and it says how many items were ordered too. And the date and time. So. Yeah, Idaho sucks. I live in a neighboring state to Idaho, but don't threaten to kill people. That it's not cool. I was telling everyone earlier that I witnessed a murder a few days ago. Well, like a week ago. So. Killing is not good. Murder is wrong. No, it's not. Fucking Shabisky. What? I think I'm going to have to do a marathon stream coming up here in on Sunday. But I think I am hungry. So I'm probably going to go. I enjoyed hanging out with everybody tonight. Thanks for getting me to half of my goal. I appreciate that. 60% of the goal. Every little bit helps, so I think that's cool. But yeah, we didn't meet the goal tonight. It's fine. I will see all of you guys on Sunday here on this channel, so make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I will see you again next time.